Hello, good evening. Welcome to another little Bilbcraft stream. I hope you've all had a nice week, a relaxing week, and are ready for some low energy blocks. Today's been busy. I've been hard at work, both at work in my day job, but also with upgrading the hardware that Bilbcraft runs on. So we have just launched on the new server, and it's a lot faster than it used to be, which is nice. And tonight, because I've already spent like at least 4, probably 5 hours on Minecraft today, let's keep it nice and relaxed. I'm gonna visit some player builds, and I'm also going to work on a little project myself. I do have a house on the map, but it doesn't really feel like my house. So I'm gonna build something a bit closer to infrastructure, a bit easier to get to, and I'm gonna make it nice and welcoming and open for folks to come to. I have tea as always. I also have a big bowl of edamame beans, which I'm enjoying bit by bit. So we'll start with the cup of tea and then we'll get straight into it. So as always, I have the Boy Watcher, the world famous Boy Watcher mug. Now I did throw, unfortunately, a good portion of this teapot onto my hand. So I spent the last couple of minutes before clicking the intro sequence there. I spent the last couple of minutes with my hand under cold water, so it seems to be fine. It seems to be grand. How are you doing this evening? How was your week? How was your Friday? I hope it wasn't too bad. And I hope you and yours are doing okay. Damn, that is a great intro sequence. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It definitely has done the job. I think that's version 3 of the intro sequence. I think there's still things I want to change about it, but that's fine for now. But yeah, we're all good to go here. I'm just back from the shop and I didn't know that my local Tesco did edamame beans, so I'm going to be getting these probably every single time I go, because edamame beans and salt are one of my favourite snacks. Okay, let's get started. The tea I have tonight, thank you for asking, is Red Bush. It's rooibos tea. So caffeine free, nice and malty, and really, 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 really delicious. I've had it brewing now for about 10 minutes, so it's nice and strong as well. I like my Red Bush quite strong. So welcome to, let me just turn up some volume here so we can get the game audio in. Welcome to Bilbcraft. Now, for the new server, we haven't changed the map because that's what everybody's been working on for so long, and it would be unfair and a waste of all of that effort, the massive effort that people have gone through to put together all of these builds. What we've done is apologies. What we've done is migrated it to a much more powerful piece of hardware. So basically we have a pretty much about twice as much processing power behind us now. And whereas in the last number of streams we would have been on maybe 15-16 people playing, and there would have been server performance would have been maybe at about 75-80%. We're pinned at 100%, and we have been since we restarted. So that's all pretty good. What it should do is make exploration a lot less taxing on other players. So what used to happen was when folks were exploring the outer edges of the generated map, the server was taking so much processing power that such a big proportion of the pie that it had to generate those new chunks that performance for everybody else was really poor. So hopefully that'll help with that. And also it just lifts our overheads a wee bit. Just me says, is there still going to be a 3D Dynamap? It's difficult to see what certain builds features are, especially because you can't really see their height. Maybe. So one of the biggest requests that folks have had over the last little while has been for a flat web map. So at bilbo.cat/craft, you can see the global map for the server in all of the dimensions. Now it's rendering from scratch. It's a massive chunk of it's already rendered already. But the big request that people had was for a flat map, mostly because it was difficult to work out coordinates because of the isometric 3D view. And it was difficult to make maps for navigation. So for example, if people wanted to make maps of spawn, they had to manually run around all the streets and measure the distances rather than just take a screenshot of the web map and scale it up or scale it down to make the map. Now, the 3D map is useful in its own way. So as the person who posted the question suggested, seeing terrain, seeing buildings and seeing that perspective is pretty useful. If the file size is manageable, probably yes. It might make sense to restrict it to the inner 50,000 blocks in each direction, perhaps. Something stuck in my throat, I do apologize. But we'll see how it goes. I want to test the server for a couple of days, and if it's nice and stable and the file size in the databases isn't through the roof with the flat map, I might introduce the lower resolution 3D map which we had prior. Other than that, the server is as it was. There's very little, I suppose, changed apart from the hardware. It just should allow all of our stuff to run a lot smoother. It will hopefully help with some of the train braking issues that we've been having. I'm not 100% on this, but I'm about 90% sure that a lot of those issues were due to slow chunk loading. So because this will help with that, it should keep our train system from crashing just as frequently as it used to do. If you haven't played on Bilbcraft before, you're very welcome. I'm pretty comfortable that we will have room to welcome new players more and more, especially with this overhead that we have with the new server hardware. And I think we're closing out on our 4th month of being up. And if you take a look at the map on bilbo.cat, it's pretty wild that we're only 4 months old. So yeah, if you want to get on, you're very, very welcome. This is probably a good time to be joining, given the new hardware. I'm sure Bilbcraft players will find ways to fill that new hardware and use the overheads, which is absolutely fine. But for now, it's looking pretty good. We're still at 20 TPS. I think we'll probably stick pretty close to that. Some of the developments in the land of Bilbo and his work. Our book reached 50% funding this week. Yeah, this on Monday, I believe it reached 50% towards the funding goal. So we're in the second half now, which is really encouraging. I'm very, very excited about that. I think probably one of the biggest worry that I had about it was that it wouldn't kick off initially, and I'm really happy with how it's going. So thank you everybody who's been helpful and who's supported. And I should have a written update sometime during the weekend that any backers will see on the website. The URL for the book, if you're curious, is on the screen now. It's bilbo.cat/book, 1 or 2 B's, as you see fit. So this evening I have a couple of player builds that we can go and visit. And I'm going to keep this pretty relaxed, pretty low energy, as I've said. I've done a lot of Minecraft today already, all in the back end, all the really boring, really tedious, really monotonous stuff, digging around in databases, Notepad++ open in 50 windows with config files, a lot of file transfer and debugging. So I am good for some nice chilling and low energy stuff. So I'm just going to get up the list of coordinates that I have to visit. And the first one that we have is the Mesa. We have seen this before. It's the Mesa town in the far east of the map, and it's been developing pretty quickly. And there's been a lot of town development and infrastructure being built over there. I'm going to have another little edamame bean. So to get there, we need to head to East Mesa Station. East Plains Station. Now I'm going to go there super fast with the admin warps. There's one of our trains. Well, this is where our trains are stuck. Someone's been breaking our railways. That's not very nice. Is that it? Let's just break this train quickly. Okay, that should be that fixed. Yep, that's it. Someone in the Minecraft chat has just asked, no voice tonight. So a few times before we've had our Dine map, the Discord chat on the voice chat on the YouTube stream. Maybe I'm gonna take it as it comes. I'm very tired. We'll see how it goes. So let's go to the Mesa. I always forget how good edamame beans are until I have them again. They're extremely tasty. Okay, so if you would like, here we are. Here's let's do a little quick thing. I'm just going to fix these little signs. I changed how these work recently, so I'm just going around the map replacing them as I find them. There we go. So what am I looking at this time? I'm going to follow this player here. So we do have some problems with... Are you leading me somewhere? Yes, no? Have we been in here before? I think so. Mayor's office. Yes, we have been in here before. Here's the map of the area. So this is the bounty board, apparently. And here's the development of a little urban area. Now, I did see a little... I'm in creative mode at the moment. I did see a little farm. Welcome to East Mesa Community Garden and Park. Help yourself to crops and animal products, please replant, etc. And all of the signs here are also in Spanish, which is lovely. Farm stuff sounds good. The melons, what do you call that? Cucumber. It's not cucumber. What is it? Bamboo. Berries. More berries. Beetroot? I've never grown beetroot in Minecraft before. Public animals. Please breed them before you kill them. That seems fair. And some basic wheat stuff as well, which is nice. And some carrots. So if I look at what I was asked to look at tonight, we'll just get the... So the community garden, skeleton farm in the jail, and the bounty board. So... let's work out what the bounty board is. I'm not entirely sure just yet. Oh, so in the town hall, I'm now being slated for my calling. Bounty board office. What does this mean? Rename your papers here. Yes, I'm now being slated for my calling off the calling bamboo cucumber. Okay. Each barrel contains paper. Okay, so it's not a murder thing. That's good. I was concerned it was the murder. It was a murder thing. It's very good that it's not a murder thing. I think this is going to be a lot actually easier if I just jump into the voice chat. So, I'm going to give these folks a quick heads up. Yous are now live, so no crime, please. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, I'm here.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Yeah, so I'm just in the Mesa village right now. It's looking pretty nice. So apparently there is a skeleton farm in...
Is anyone else in the Mesa right now to teleport to, because the trains are busted?
I am.
So yeah, there's other folks over here right now. So where is skeleton farm? Okay, so there's a button there. Down to skeleton spawner. It does look like a skeleton spawner. And that's where all the boys live. Are they all one hit? No, it's standard spawner. Good stuff. So if you want bones, if you want bows, if you want armor, if you want arrows, XP, that's a pretty good place to go for it. I love water elevators. After so many years of playing this game, water elevators are just... that they finally work properly is just so lovely. That's one long cucumber, yes. Yeah, if folks have any questions at all about this game or this server, I'm very happy to take a look. What's going on over here? So we have this way for mending books, this way to Nero Sherlimp's house. Mending books.
Mending books are in high demand on this server.
Yeah, mending books are always in high demand on survival servers. Fair enough. Okay, so if players want mending books to enchant their weapons to automatically repair, the Mesa Village is where to go. So this is the East Mesa Community Garden and Village. Not too bad. Let's take the next place we've been asked to visit. I'm just going to get a little edamame bean again. Next one is a speakeasy bar. So we need to go to some set coordinates. 168 minus 352. So that's close to spawn. Oh, okay, so we're right in Tub Tub. Tub Tub being the area to the inner spawn, but just slightly north of it. Before you bake bakery.
So the speakeasy's behind it.
Speakeasy's behind it, okay. Mushroom farm.
Sure, I'm fine.
I'm not seeing the speakeasy unless I'm being...
Okay.
point.
So you come in here. It says storage. It looks like storage.
Oh,
We
okay.
talked about, like, last week after the stream, we talked about the history of speakeasies, and so
Yeah.
I have a hidden latch.
Okay. Little slime block. Oh, this is cool. I like this. This is very nice. I think I keep saying this, but well done on your iron pickaxe, Pelican 2356. I was really in two minds about glazed terracotta when it first came out, but it's really, really lovely when it's done well. I think this is done well. We have a good view of the the massive human boy pixel art up there. Lovely. A nice little space.
And then to leave, you have to stand on the slime block and just push the button.
Okay. Oh, so it propels you. Okay. Okay, let's try this proper. Okay, there we are. Nice. Looks good. So that is the speakeasy hidden in this storage closet or hut, just to the side of the big human boy there. Now look at that TPS 20. Perfect. Big boy's looking good, isn't he? So actually, something that I haven't asked to show this week, but it's been such a big development that I'm going to, is the new massive mall that's underway in the Minecraft chat. I've just seen the message. It was so nice to have the trains working without weird chunk issues. Yes, hopefully that will be our experience from now on. So we've had a lot of building. So this is the Twitter Museum, is in the intro sequence for Bilbcraft that you may have seen before. Well, you have if you've seen any of the intro sequences. We've also been building further out west, and we're so far west from spawn now that I've actually just left the spawn protection zone, but it's going to be extended in some form in the near future. So this is the big quarry that's always been here. This hole was being dug, I think, the day we launched the server. It's old in Bilbcraft terms, and it's got this giant pile, the most expensive walls I've ever seen. These anvils everywhere. And so I've surrounded it by consent with roads, and there's some new developments going up here. What's this? Future Bilbcraft DSA? What's DSA? I Disabled Students Alliance. I'm assuming it's not that. Maybe it's in America. Oh, the Democratic Socialists? Maybe? I'm not sure.
That's probably it.
And so there's all this new building space over here. Which is great. And we also have, you can sort of see where we're starting to terraform these big hills and troughs. And we also have some little, currently not used, but open for anyone to claim, sort of archway buildings for like little shops or homes or whatever. Same sort of thing that you would see in the UK with under railway bridges. We also have a very big antenna. But further out here is the new the Bilbcraft Metropolitan Mall, is it? Metropolitan Mall. And the final cost of this mall in diorite, which is a form of, which is this stuff here, that's polished diorite, it's a form of rock, is 45,000 diorite. Now this is still really new, it's not detailed yet, it's very much a white box in a lot of areas, but this is the Metropolitan Mall. To get an idea, to be honest, the best way to get a picture of the size of this thing is on the world map, so bilbo.cat/craft. But this is a nice decently sized house, to be honest. And this is one part of this mall. I'm getting Victoria Square vibes in some parts for anyone who's been to Belfast in the last sort of decade and a bit. Some Victoria Square vibes for sure. There's no bad thing. But this will have, I think, dozens of spaces for people to do whatever they want in. Once it's up and running. This build is 11 days, I think, so far. 11 days old. So still new, and still a ton of stuff to do. And I believe it's a giant E shape. And I believe these bits here, these sort of alcoves, are going to be public gardens. We have metro access. This is very handy. I think that metro station's been moved. I could be wrong about that. Pretty sure that's been moved. So the mall is really quite new, but it's definitely one to watch for. Yeah, it's so big it's outside of render distance. Both my own render distance and the server's render distance. Actually, if that's something that we can hopefully increase, as long as our performance is good enough, we can bring up our render distance. We'll take it as it comes, though. So yeah, pretty impressive. And this is going to be future site of the Bilbcraft Mall. Pretty substantial. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. So another build that I was asked to visit was a ravine. A ravine been worked on by a player, Tibania, and it's further out. It's actually significantly far out. I'm going to actually remember to drink my tea before it goes stone cold. That's lovely. Very nice. Right. So we're going to -8, 492. I'm going to go above and 2279726. And it would be good if I remembered this teleport command and you just type in the coordinates. Okay, so this is a mesa ravine. So this is a terraformed ravine by player Tibania. Here they are. Not a terribly common form of ravine, to be honest. It's a work in progress. I understand. Look at that. Your time is limited, Pigman, in version 1.16, which is expected to be released soon. Pigmen are no more. They're replaced with a newer mob, one of the oldest mobs in the game. And we have a big, so Tibania has a similar giant nether portal by their spawn home. I think it's a slightly smaller nether portal, or it just could be, it's shorter and wider maybe. But it looks fantastic, and especially with this shader pack that I'm running, which is BSL. Anything on the other side? So we have a nether tunnel. And do we get back to the? Yep, we get back to the. Yep, we get back to the proper portal, which is nice. The biggest portal on this server goes correctly one way and not the other, just because of the way the nether teleports in this game work, unfortunately. Yeah, this looks really good. That's a lovely use of the mossy stairs. Don't see mossy stairs that often. Yeah, very, very nice. Lovely. Well done. So this is what direction are we? So we're...
It's west. It's like probably 10,000 blocks away from Micah's Island, I think.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're plus... Yeah, and we're really far south as well. Much further south than we are west. Yeah, much further south than we are west. Lovely. But if you go to the down map or the web map and see where we are right now, you'll find out where it is in context. So this is one of the other mesa biomes on the server. I think we know of 2 now, but more will be discovered, I'm sure, as people explore, which is now a lot more possible. I love yellow terracotta, it's so nice. So that was a lovely New Year build. I'm now going to just check to see if we have any more places to visit. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm looking at the YouTube chat, so if folks have any recommendations, and the Minecraft chat as well, if folks have any recommendations or places to visit, or recommendations or questions about Bilbcraft or whatever, I am all ears and will very happily pay a visit. So this is the giant parkour place. The boy watcher mug. Lovely. And we have some, so these are new build plots. Free plot. So I know the whole moderation team's been pretty busy with making a lot of the inner items in public library. So it's not a mesa, it's the Badlands. That is correct. A name that I can't take seriously at all, but it is called the Badlands. This is quite pleasing. There's a lot of rainbow glass on this server, you know. A lot of rainbow glass. The Bilbo sign, looking good as always. We also have some new central spawn builds as well, including a new enchanting station. Where am I? Oh, so we're Newley Street. Again, people are building so quickly that sometimes I look around and don't recognize it. Over here we have the pickaxe shop, which I think is open now. Move I'm Gay. Yes, it is. Hot Topic, which we saw last week, I believe. Do you know the queer people play on the server? I didn't. Here we have. I absolutely love this design. This is a new build by Spooky, one of our mods, I believe, and it is just delightful. It's so lovely. I just love this concrete design. It's just so pleasing and good to look at. It's nice to look at. Cubular. Very good. I really like it. And then inside, Bilbcraft Public Enchanting Building. And it's simple enough. It's a bunch of enchanting tables. And oh, another one down here. Another one down here. Lovely. Looks good. Have we seen the hot air balloons yet on stream? Like the big bunch of them? I'm not sure we have. Let's go visit the hot air balloon, shall we? Shall we take the train and enjoy the? Shall we take the train and enjoy the blocks? Enjoy the chunks. I think so. So I'm gonna get the subway to Central Station, and then the train. So travel like anybody else. Take the subway to Central Station and the train to Swamp North Station, I believe. So here's the Spawn Canal Marina. Spunkanal Marina Station. Our TPS dipped there by like 1 because the game was saving. I only started 2 subway trains for some reason earlier. I didn't think anything of it. I'm not sure. I usually run 4. This should be 4 running. So we may be... Oh! Speak of the devil. Right. Let's go. I was about to call that design very blocky. Yeah, it is a blocky design. But I think it matches for the game pretty well. God, edamame beans and salt are just so good. Delicious.
This is making me really hungry.
Okay, so we have, I do apologize for making you hungry. We're now at Spawn subway station. All aboard. And apparently someone's been breaking this today. Someone's been breaking the benches at Central Station. For all who knows, it could be me, but I can't remember doing so. So welcome to the Spawn subway depot. Are we going to be held up here? I don't think so. That train should have moved. I love Bilbo. Thank you, Pretzel Pie Productions. You're not alone. So if you love Bilbo and also love blocks, you're very welcome into this server anytime. So welcome to Central Station. Let's go up and repair this. We need to go into the central platforms anyway to get to the north. So Spooky fixed it. Okay, so it's already fixed. So when does this train leave? 52 seconds. Okay. Right. All aboard, I guess. So we have a full train all the way to Swamp North Station, I think. We'll see. It's like they're hot air balloons. They're pretty hard to miss. It is Swamp North, apparently. Okay, so we should be going any minute now. Timer did say 53 seconds. If anyone's closer to the timer on this train, do post in the Minecraft chat the updated timer. I don't think it can be, here we are. We're going. All aboard. The next station is North Approach. Alice Brack Mage says, I really love the trains on this server. Me too, same, it's so cool. I'm glad people do. I really love the trains in this server as well. I'm really happy with them. They're probably my favourite feature overall. Yeah, they're very pleasing. Everybody loves public transportation. Right, so not this station, but the next one, I do believe. Love free public transportation. That's fair, yeah. I know I keep saying this, but edamame beans. You get a big box of them in Tesco for $1.50. Best $1.50 you can spend. Love it. How socialist of you, I love it. Well,
If you have
here's B North. It's a request only stop. That you need to be at to request the stop. And here we are. Swamp North Station. So I'm just going to make a day, so let's... Can I spell day? I can spell day. There we are, second time lucky. So out here, I'm just going to get some fireworks, direworks, to, it's actually really hard to get going in creative mode on Elytra with fireworks sometimes. So
These are so pretty.
these, thank you very much, these are some little hot air balloons. Do apologise, one of my radios is going ham. That's a little joke. So these are just a bunch of little hot air balloons. You can get in them. Don't tower up to them. A couple of people have towered up to them and have had to come along and like break the towers. Oh, not quite enough. Let's go into this pink one here.
Did you say you can or you can't get in?
You know you can get into them. Yeah, you can get into them.
Yeah, no. That's what I was, so I was confused.
1 second. I'm just going to clear my throat. And we're back. We're back. And we're better. What happens if we close this? Yeah, we just fall. So that's an easy enough way to get out. They're just nice little eye candy. There's also one at spawn. If you want to spot it. Congratulations to the people in the server chat who are talking about the fact that they've just graduated. Well done. I haven't done that yet. Graduate from university. Swamp North Station. Is this supposed to be anything? I'm not sure. Cafe Shays Bilbo. We haven't seen this yet on stream, I don't think. Keep meaning to. Cafe in the distance. Little man here. Not very kind. Clay's Terracotta again. Again, it's just such a nice block. It's lovely. Very good. I don't have the right people's permission to look in there. I could override it, but if it's private, it's private. Now, what is this? So this, I'm assuming this is just... That's gonna... a pumpkin or a melon. And whenever it grows, it detects it and slams it into the ground. Let's go lesbians. The wet's glitching. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right flag. Oh, okay. So, one of my favourite building methods since campfires have come in, or introduced to the game, has been using campfires for structural things like this. Look at this little bridge. How cute is that? And using the different layers of different types of fence gate signs. It just looks really, really lovely. It looks genuinely very pleasant indeed. Little waves in the design with the hot air balloons in the background. You know, if it wasn't lockdown, you could come out here and sit in the sun with your biscuits and just look into the distance. I've always had a fascination with hot air balloons. I did event lighting once at a hot air balloon festival in Northern Ireland, which was great fun. Oh, Bilbo. Shay Bilbo. And I've always wanted to go in a hot air balloon. So, you know what? Maybe after all of this is over, myself and a couple of friends can go in a hot air balloon and have a nice afternoon. Also, just love scaffolding as a as an aesthetic block like this for tables. Looks good. Don't be greedy, have a snack. Beetroot soup. So there's multiple levels. I love this, it's like New York City fire escape sort of stuff. What's in here? Oh, we have lots of Bilbo photos. Oh, look at that with the extraction hood. That is nice. On the cutting block. I think that's what that's supposed to be. And the age-old fridge design with, I know those are snow blocks, which actually looks a lot better than iron blocks. I know it's not an edamame being stuck in the back of my throat. It's something, and I do apologise about that. Look at that. I do remember that evening pretty well. Very good. What's up with the top level, I wonder? Not sure what that is. Looks like a flat. Oh, it looks like a flat, yeah. To the person whose privacy we're invading right now, I do apologise. It's like IKEA shelves, wall shelves. Okay. And a little Swamp North boat dock. Oh, so is this bridge in the way? I think it might be. Yeah, it might be. Might need to be extended. Some hay bales. Now, I'm not sure about the ethics of this, but or how I was just catapulted about 30 blocks, but I don't think they're terribly good. We also have some other little builds around here. This lovely fountain. What is that? Oh, frogs! Look at this! Frogs. People wearing t-shirts in this server now. Must be that time of year. Oh, little frogs. Very, very nice. Just this lovely cute path design. Again, grass paths, lovely block. Looks really good. Oh, hot springs, take a dip. I think I've been here before. Cruel and unusual punishment. Well done, Tom Bump. Ellen, did you cast a vote on the Lakelands flag? Maybe you could check them out next to the church. I didn't, and we can do that now. We have turtles here as well. So Lakelands is a place in Northern Ireland. The Lakelands is in Fermanagh. Which is in the southwest of Northern Ireland. If you look at the island, it's like the bottom bit of the head, I guess. If Ireland as an island looks like a bear, like a teddy bear or whatever. Chorus fruit. Not sure about that. And we also have a little greenhouse. Honey blocks. Oh, look at that. These also kind of look like organizational boxes. Hives. Looking pretty good. Lovely. So, okay, so I'm going to go and check out Lakelands. This is really, it's just lovely and pleasant, you know, lovely and pleasant. Poppy the horse. I also have a horse in the background of my set, my office here, my spare bedroom, that my partner sent me because we miss each other. So it's now in the back, being nice and soft. So let's go to Lakelands. We have a singular. This is probably from the server migration. It won't be impacting the server, the train performance. It's just aesthetic. So do we have a path to this place yet? Path to Direct Heights? feel free to join. What's up here? This is all new. Very nicely terraformed. Wow, okay. There's been some building around here. Lots of building around this whole path there, but look at this. Look at this. This is like... I'm gonna have to explore all this because this is just... It's like a forest park. It's wonderful, it's lovely. It's very, very nice. It's like a full forest park. Nice bridges. Jeez, what's in here? Okay. Curious. This is... Oh, I think you're looking at my paths, Midnight Gesture 36. If these are your paths, they are fantastic work. Really well done. It fits in so well with the environment. So there's where the transition is. You can almost tell because of the beacons. And this here. Port or a harbour. Looks like. Ladder down to the docks inside, Upper Lake Apartments, Midnight Gesture. So these are apartments. Fair enough. Fair enough. Looks good. And some builds in progress. What's this one here? Oh, farm, little farm. Little wheat just grew. Very nice. So this isn't even what we came for, but again, there's just been so much building that you just find these little things really all over the place. It's fantastic. There's Izzy. Okay, so we're not looking Cologne Lodge. What do you sell? Nothing yet. So many different...
If you go back to the station, if you go back to the station and drop the hill path, that's how you get Waylands. Up there.
Up this way? Okay. So... Yeah, so many different but lovely builds in the server. I agree, like it's there's just such variety. Like in Spawn we have this big growing metropolis. Out here we have these what could pass for forest paths in like it's just a lovely thing altogether. Oh, so this is where we were intending to go in the first place, I believe. Place with all of the... No, it's not even. This is different again because the place that we were looking for had a big church.
You have to keep going. It's like really far away.
Have to keep going. Okay. But let's just take a quick look at this first. So this is a little hut. Okay. Fair enough. What's that say? Future site of Lakeland Heights coming soon, May 2020. Okay. Oh, stables. Let's just fix that ground. Lots of horse. What's in here? Oh, work in progress. Fair enough. And over here, some stores. Grand so. Oh, and is this the entrance to a mine? Yep. Down to bedrock. A mine or a slime chunk, maybe. Okay, so keep going. Just again, just it's kilometers of paths. What do we have here? Build in progress. Big wide river. Some phantoms. So phantoms overhead you might be able to hear. Is this someone's home? Could be. I love mushroom blocks as carpets or rugs. Very nice. Here we are. This is where we were looking at. Okay, so there's a Lakeland's flag referendum. Now, apologies for the glitchy graphics here. This is the preview version of Optifine. It's one of the bugs that were the visual artifacts that we currently have. Okay, so this is a vote for the flag for the Lakelands area. Now, I don't know how we vote. Whether it's you just leave a sign or something, or what? There's a poll on Discord. Apparently there's a poll on Discord, so if you want to vote for one of these flags, let's get rid of these phantoms, you know what? There's a poll. Okay. Phantoms are gone. Lots of folks out here. So which one would you pick? There's a vote been cast for number 5. I think I would like this. I don't think I should decide at all, but I don't want to sway folks. I think number 4 is. I just like that cyan white. Do you hear that dog? It's from the corridor outside. Yeah, the cyan and white. I think looks pretty good. Vote for 4. I agree. So it looks like there's plenty of folks out here. So let's take a look around the rest of this area. Coloured sheep farm, pretty standard. Oh, wool farm, sorry. This is the big church, I think. The Bilbo Church of Unloading Chunks may lose some followers soon because our chunks are loading pretty well, given our server upgrade and all the money that we've spent on renting the hardware. Patreon.com/Alan from now on. I think this church is at the same sort of stage as it used to be. Lakeland Tower. You know, I don't know. It looks like you've settled on a flag design already. This looks like it's in pretty common usage. Let's keep doing that. Let's take a look up here. I thought the train would take me to Lakelands, but instead went back at Highland South. Okay, so someone might have flipped this. Okay, I will check that. Thank you, person in the Minecraft chat, who I forgot. I've already forgotten your username. I will find out and fix that in a minute. So you're up here. You're a farmer. Okay. Suspicious stew. Jeez. Nice big tower. Literally no one votes for 7. The red and white flag was the old one for the tower itself before it did anything. Oh, okay. That makes sense. My accusations of the subversion of democracy have been dropped. Oh. Okay, so let's fix this little issue that we have on the railway here. I love this bridge design. And we can... Accidentally lost myself in the forest. Regrets were made. Minion Bakery. Yeah, I can understand why you can get lost in those Lakelands forests. They're so big. Really, really well done again. Super impressive. So let's just elytra along here. Get these chunks are just... Look at this. We haven't seen this before in Bilbcraft. Okay. Ah, that shouldn't have... Why is this here? You shouldn't be here. Okay, so we can do a couple of things here. First of all, we can fix that, and we should see in a little minute that that's been fixed. Let's fix this wee thing here. Boop. on the topic of Boop, the Mr. Boop webcomic on Twitter. Very, very good. Recommended. Okay, so now we have trains plain sailing to Lakelands. Did praying for the chunks work, or did science win out? On this occasion, it was science. We have new Ryzen 3 processors. That I believe the kids are saying are very quick. Which is helping a lot. So this is Lakeland Station back. So we've been streaming for an hour. I think I'm gonna find a little place, a little house, a little place for a house somewhere, and just set up camp. And you know what? Lakelands being in Fermanagh, I have family in Fermanagh. I think I'm gonna find somewhere around here and just set up just a little home. Or should it be closer to spawn, maybe? I'm not sure. Are we going to take a look at the zoo? We can take a look at the zoo, yes. If anybody's at the zoo, I can go to, actually, there's now a nice path to the zoo, so let's go to Motor West Station on the East-West Main Line. Okay. Exit to the zoo. Zoo Lane. So, praying to Bilbo. Future site of amusement park. Okay. So some terraforming going on here for the amusement park. Fair enough. There's Stefania making their way along. 17 players at 3 p.m. It's 10 p.m. in the good place, which is Ireland. Look at that little bridge, lovely. Okay, zoo. So we've got rid of the flags. So this is quite significantly different, looks like. Friends of the zoo. That's my head. Is it? Yeah, that's my head.
It's for like just people that helped like get stuff here.
Oh, okay, right. Grand. So pandas. Right. So pandas look like they are continuing to multiply, which is very good. For those that don't know the traumatic story of how these pandas got here, check a couple of streams back. Fox facts. Okay, let's get some fox facts. There are 37 types of foxes. They live across the northern hemisphere. Foxes are omnivores and thrive in urban areas. Foxes are solitary, but also monogamous for life. The lifespan for wild foxes is 14 years and 20 in captivity. Red foxes are the only foxes that climb. They can't growl, so they scream. They also make other noises. Good stuff. So that's our first education for the day. I guess there's a book of usernames being added to that. Mushroom place. So we have some mushrooms now, which is nice. Mushroom facts. So 0 facts about mushrooms so far, but there's plenty of time for more facts. I think we have the aquarium here, if I remember correctly. And yeah, some tropical fish. Very nice. Some salmons. Also very nice. Some fish, or cod, I think, is one of the two. I think it's cod. And this one, I think, are pufferfish. Or squids. Anyone? Oh yeah, little tiny pufferfish. Little baby pufferfish there. Lovely. Very nice. What's at the back? Oh, some more players. So turtles. Lovely. And looks like an area that's still in progress. Fair enough. And then we also have, oh, skeleton horse facts. These gentle animals are found everywhere. Don't be fooled by their scary appearance. They are peaceful. Sometimes when they appear with skeletons riding them, despite not having organs, they still eat grass and hay. They are much weaker and slower than their living counterparts. That's only true sometimes. They're more likely to be weak, but they can be stronger. Unlike living horses, skeleton horses are often solitary. Skeleton horses with bone house. This is the bone house. I love Minecraft, says Ben Burpers. Yeah, same. It's pretty good. So welcome to birds. So hopefully we will have facts or words describing birds in here. I'm not sure. Do we have birds? Where are the birds? They're on the trees. Okay. So if we look for birds, we might find birds. Oh, here we are. There's some birds. Very nice. Lovely birds. Thank you for showing me the birds. Arrived at the right time. Okay, so that is the zoo. I'm going to have some more edamame beans. They're just so good. A little bit of salt. Delish. Oh, some bees as well. Some smoking bee houses. What does it say? Zoo Lane. Okay. Grand so. Well, I'm going to find a little place to build just a little house. I actually might take somewhere and spawn. Let's see. Here's our list of Patreon supporters for those who haven't seen it. Thank you to everyone on that list. What are birds? We just don't know. I can't answer that. What is your favorite biome? Probably Shattered Savannah. Probably Shattered Savannah, which is the it's savanna, but it's really spiky, and it looks like it looks kind of a lot like old alpha terrain, like the sort of stuff that you would see in like the famous 1.7.3 and prior beta terrain, where there's lots of overhangs and spiky things and sometimes floating stuff. It just looks really good. I think it really works. Here's Big Ben, by the way. Look, or Behemoth Benjamin, I think is the name. Looking really good. Love the shattered variants. I can show you a shattered variant. A shattered thing now, actually. I just need to bring up the coordinates, which I can do pretty easily. Well, I think I can. We'll see about that. God, there's Minecraft generates some very unfortunately shaped villages. Okay, I think I have the coordinates. 43306110. So let's go back to the game view. TP 43306110. This might not even be right, but I'm in the middle of a block. This is Shattered Savannah. Oh, by luck, I'm at my partner's house. This is Shattered Savannah. Just making it daytime again. It's typical on these streams. This is Shattered Savannah. It just looks so good. It looks like a more refined version of a lot of the famous like Glacier and Gargamel and those sorts of famous Minecraft beta seeds, with the benefit of all of the new terrain code and the new blocks and the podzol. Is that podzol? It's rough dirt, coarse dirt. It's just really, really lovely. So this is my favorite. The favorite biome. Very, very nice. My cat Othello says hi. Hello to your cat. I am a fan of them. Good evening. Gorgeous terrain. Yeah, it's really, really lovely. So yeah, shattered savannah. Very, very nice. Let's get another little view of this. You see how big this is. It almost looks like look at that little lens flare there for artistic effect. It's almost like the standard world generation in the amplified version. I'm not sure if that's still a Minecraft world generation option, but amplified used to basically just increase the Y component, or the vertical component. Apparently it is still a feature. It basically just multiplies everything in the vertical component. This is what it kind of looks like, but more finessed. Also the way this the sand just scales those walls is really, really lovely. See this sort of stuff, lovely. These big overhangs. Look at that. Delightful. Right, I'm going to spawn. I'm having another couple of edamame beans. Does anyone in voice chat have any requests to visit before I just start building a house?
Probably around next week I'll have my art museum finished.
Your audio is very low.
Oh, my bad. Probably next week I'll have my art museum finished.
No worries, art museum is coming for next week, hopefully. Apparently the new web map makes it easier to do the maze. I'm assuming the spawn maze, for those I haven't seen before, the spawn maze is over at Tub, and it looks like this. Here we go. It does make it easier to do. We could cover it in glass or something to make it more difficult. But yeah, do consider. What is this? This is new. This is new. This looks like the Cisco logo. Is this a Cisco building? It looks like this is the waves from the Cisco logo. Let's see what this is.
Oh, that's the art museum.
Oh, this is the art museum. Okay, right. Okay. The Italian Renaissance. Well, we're going to see it anyway because it just popped up really, really nicely. Hopefully this is all art that's out of copyright. Very cool. It's a beautiful building. It's very, very nice. This reminds me of the Mac in Belfast. Lots of free real estate in the lakelands west of the train. That is true. Yeah, I really like that. Very nice. I think Stream has seen the piano before. It's pretty good. Edamame beans are now being slandered in the YouTube chat. I'm not going to entertain that. They're very good. Very tasty. Bit of salt. Just give me a bag of them. So. This is a good example of somebody using the that bong there. As in the bell bong. Was this bridge lowering. Oh. Let's not use the compass to do that. There we go. They're excellent. They taste of nothing. Edamame beans taste of nothing if you don't season them. But if you put a decent bit of salt on them, they're fantastic. They're one of the nicest beans that you can just eat. Delicious. Spanch House. Okay. Okay, Spanch House is new, I think. So TubTub has had some new development. Tabania made the Spanch House. I hate the signs at the front. So let's see what Spanch House is all about. Killers. Panic at the Disco. See, I know music. I know music. Killers, but on its side. Are we human or are we dancer? Not sure about that. You don't have Spanch's permission to do that. Okay, Spanch House is pretty nice. Nice little, oh, nice view of the art gallery over there in the distance. Lovely, very nice. Open air. Edamame beans are such a beautiful colour. I agree, they're so lovely. They're very pleasant. I still have loads left. I might stick them in the pan later. Just get them nice and warm. They're good hot or cold in fairness. The mushroom supplies and sundries. Mushroom shop. Does the job by the looks of it. What is this? Oh, it's a mushroom. These are new developments as well. So it's just a little house. Just a little house. And there's our new enchanting station with the delightful cuboids and ships. Actually, we should be able to oh, can we see out of this? There's definitely translucency here. Oh no, it's just backed by that. Okay, I was wondering. I could see glass, but I couldn't work out. Has the bad boy cube been shown on stream before? I don't think so. Let's go to the bad boy cube. The bad boy cube is jail. It's basically just where if new players pop on and they're like really causing an issue, and before they get kicked around or whatever while we're working stuff out, they might get sent to the bad boy cube. The armory. Oh, so this is an armor shop. Welcome to the stream person's chair. Bad Boy Cube is to the west of Central Station. So this is Central West Road Run now. Actually, these little roads here along the side of the railways are fairly new. Not in the last week new, but must have been a lot of lightning over here with all the skeleton horses. Some new developments, newish developments. Haven't seen on the stream before. Railway arms. Oh, and by the way, this is where we run all of the trains from on the server. So let's just get a couple more subways going. So that was 4 subway trains. So if we want to kill all the trains in the server, we use this button, which is protected by the glass. To launch the north-south line, we click this one. To use the east-west one, we use this one. The Dimbic line and one of the other railways. It's a whole thing. And this is the project that I need to get back to, which is the freight hub for the server. But we're not looking for that right now. We're looking for the Bad Boy Cube. This is the Bad Boy Cube. Bad Boy Cube. All the Bad Boy Cube is jail. So, these doors should be left closed, because if they're left open, they can just walk out. Who's on the server that we can send to jail? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Can I jail myself? Maybe. Jail. Elf now on spawn jail. You may not jail that person, so I can't jail myself. That's fine. Anyway, You get sent in here. You're a bad boy. Thou shalt not do that. And you can't do anything until you're let out. That's basically it. Love the hanging lanterns in there. Thank you. They if you love hanging lanterns, you may also appreciate all of these ones. First time I actually tuned into a stream. I usually just play while you're streaming. You're welcome to a stream for the first time. These. I love these, especially with the shader pack, because you have depth of field effect, so it defocuses and just looks really nice. It's very pleasing. For those that... Someone broken our thing. I think they maybe have. What does this say? Absolutely nothing. Right, let's just fix this. So, for those that don't know, this is the admin building at the spawn. So there's a spawn point where you turn up. Big, horrible looking building that I built. This is dedicated to all the people who hate this building for they lack taste. And this is where you can get, whoops, this is where you can get cats. And this is where you can buy villager eggs to build your own, to make your own player shops. So, this is the Small Business Bureau. First time spelling bureau. That's unheard of for me. Yeah, you can't. It's only the moderator team can get in here, I believe. It's where we keep our extremely like important things. I have lost my killing stick though. It's basically a stick that has like, it'll instantly kill any mob. I think I threw it in the nether somewhere, so it's lost forever. Please stop that. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, it's the trapdoor trick, isn't it? It's the trapdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see it. It's... Yeah, there we are. It's bad. So I'm going to... That's one of the hardest English words to spell because I don't think it's English, yeah, it's French. Bureau. How do you struggle with it? Bureau. There's a few other ones that I always struggle to. Bureaucracy is like bureau but much worse for some reason. Shout out once more to Edamame Beans. So I've been streaming for an hour and a half. And I am starting to get really tired. I'm not sure if I'm just going to pick a place to set up. What is this? Some piece of machinery. I don't know whether I just want to pick a little place and just like claim it, or to start to like build tonight. I think I might just claim a place and start building another time. Or you know what? Start building off stream and then I can show people. I think though I am going to go to Lakelands. Because it's just, it's nice, it's out of the way but easy to get to. So I think I'm gonna find a little part of the map around here. And it's just gonna be like a little modest house. Nothing fancy, nothing special, but you know, hopefully easy enough to get to. So that if for whatever reason people can visit it. They'll probably make it open to the public or whatever. Or it could even be a challenge, like if it's that difficult to find. Look at this, look at this. The server's gotten so much bigger. Yeah, it just keeps getting bigger, and with this improved performance, I think that's only going to continue. The Again, we're talking dozens and dozens and dozens of regular players. You know what? Today was the first time I've seen 0 players on in a long time. Obviously, I'm not there. I don't watch the player count 24/7. But I posted yesterday about the fact that we were upgrading today, and I came on this afternoon and there were 0 players. And then I said, "Oh, we're upgrading in like an hour," and then loads of people came on for whatever reason. There was like 5 players, and I had to kick them all off once we started upgrading. But yeah, there's anytime I check, there's always folks here, and they're always doing something. There's a phantom boy around here that wants to kill me or wants to kill somebody else. You know what? I think off stream I'm going to find somewhere, and next week I can show yous a little house. I might remake my apartment in Minecraft, which would be very, very exciting, I'm sure. Or I make something else, something nice. I also have, in terms of other streams, Tuesday evening trucking this week coming will be the first multiplayer one. I'm gonna go to spawn, by the way, folks, if anybody wants in. There we are. The next one will be the first multiplayer one, so if folks want to like drive with us as we deliver massive breakfasts across Europe, you're very welcome. And I also have some electronics projects that are nearly here. They're in the UK now, so they will be here in the next couple of days, hopefully. So I'd like to just jump on stream sometime and just chill with those and just enjoy some, enjoy some soldering, enjoy some radio, enjoy some absolute nonsense, and just talk about some stuff, and try not to set my hands on fire or my apartment on fire. I have set things on fire before with soldering, once, I think, and it was a while ago. A while meaning a decade. So hopefully I've gotten better. Okay, so if everybody who wants in the end of stream like screenshot, as it were, jump in to the spawn area and come behind me, or beside, and look out towards the map house, so we can get a little screenshot, and I'll stick it in the Discord and up on twitter.com. So these are folks. We'll give people 30 seconds to get here, and taking the screenshot can be one of the things for signing off. So yes, if you're interested in trucking with us next week, check out the Discord. I'll put information up really soon about it. Just taking lots of screenshots here. I'll put up details about it really soon. But for now, thanks very much for joining. Come and play on the new server if you would like, anytime. Our performance tonight has been fantastic. There's really been no issues whatsoever. Long may that continue. So yeah, if you want to start, or you've been thinking about playing for a while now is probably a good time to get going. I hope you all have a lovely evening and weekend ahead. Jump on the Discord for any more information about the server or about joining in and things like this. It's it's elfnion.com/discord, elfnion.co.uk/discord. And do check out our book if you're interested. We're still going pretty strong on it, and the more the merrier for getting that out. I'm spending, I think, all day tomorrow writing the book, so that should be fun. I'll hopefully post some updates on Instagram at Ellen from now on the story about like getting properly into writing it. Thank you to everyone, obviously, who has been playing with us tonight, and to yourselves for tuning in. I will leave you all with the credits as before. And yeah, have a good evening. See you soon, and good night.